Hello guys and welcome back. Welcome back to today's video, and today we have Diablo 3 and you may wonder why so late to the party. Well, there's a reason behind it, and actually about that I would like to tell you a story today. So go grab something to drink, grab coffee, make yourself comfortable, and let's have some fun today. So let's start the game, and I'll start talking as we go on. So let's start with our Templar. So we can watch the intro too. Do they have a cinematic for the Templars?
I swore the oath, leaving home and family. At 16, I saw my master die. I took up his shield and his name, and on that day, I became a crusader. Armored by faith, driven by duty, bound to kill the enemies of Zakarum. Sworn to live as a crusader and to die as one. Now, corruption returns to the hearts of men. I see it in the eyes of the mad, hear it in the howling of the damned. A falling star in the west leads me to the town of New Tristram. The crusade calls me, and so I go.
Nice. Alright, so here we are, and actually this is the first run on Diablo, the new Diablo expansion, so we will figure it out together as we go, but it won't be hard anyway. So, about the story that I want to tell you. Okay, so many years ago, at the 29th of June at 2000, a game came out, and that game was called Diablo 2, sorry, Diablo 2. It was a game-breaking RPG, hack and slash RPG, and mostly mostly next year, at 2001, when the Lord of Destruction came out, it was the biggest change of them all. That was when Diablo 2 actually became what Diablo 2 was. After various patches, of course, etc. So, having played that game you should just imagine that Diablo 2 was around until Diablo 3 was out, and still some people still play it. So, and of course, what is this? Oh, it's a vault from the other characters. Yeah. Anyway, I was saying that Diablo 2 was supported by Blizzard, of course, until Diablo 3 came out. And so when first announcements about Diablo 3 popped up, people had high expectations. And yeah, we all know how that went. And you just can't blame people for having expectations, having a history like that in the back of the game. Now,
under siege for 6 days now.
What annoys me the most was the response that Blizzard actually gave to the fan base. That was actually something like that. That's the game today, that's how it will be. So if you don't like it, bad luck. Fuck off. This is how we will make how the game is now. That's not what you see now. It's not Diablo 2. Diablo 2 was what it was. Now you have a different game. It's Diablo 3. And we were like, all right, if that's what you want to do, you want to inspire and make a new game after so many years. All right. But the problem was that they wanted to put in this game, as you already know, they had changes like Real Money Action House, which from the start when it was first announced, I already knew that it was a fucked up idea. And it was a fucked up idea because you can't just expect in a hack and slash game where it's based on loot to just allow them to buy everything from an action house. It breaks the game in so many ways that it's not even entertaining anymore. Of course, that made a shit ton of money for Blizzard, and we all know that. Yeah, they said that they wanted to make that to put this system in because people got scammed in Diablo 2 because there wasn't a proper system for trading. And yeah, we know how that went. Well, we have Shield Bash. Alrighty. So, having said that, nice. Having said that, I really, many people, including me, were just disappointed when Diablo 3 came out because you just you just chose the cookie cutter build that everybody use. Go put like 50 euros and buy the best gear, and suddenly you won the game. That's not the philosophy of Diablo and how it should be. Even people like me that actually never use Action House, the Real Money Action House, etc. And actually I tried to drop everything. The drop rate was so broken that it was actually not fun. And everything else. Anyway, the fact is that it was very entertaining, the fact that they were very strong on defending their stance, their decisions for this game, for Diablo 3. And now Diablo 2 was out for how many years? 2 years. I don't remember very well. Anyway, so how many of you have watched BlizzCon? Yeah, the conference about Diablo 3 was one conference that I really wanted to see, because the response from the Blizzard employees was just hilarious. And I am saying that because do you know when you have a dog, right, and your dog eats a cookie that he shouldn't, or he eats your shoe, and you go and you're like, don't do that anymore, you're bad dog, and the dog is like, ooh. So, do you remember the expression of the faces of the developers of Diablo 3 when they came up on the stage? They were like, if someone has like they had a whip and like they hit him so many times, bad developer. And I remember them when they announced the changes that they made about this expansion. Every change that they did, they were like, they looked at the people that had the expression like, we are good developers, aren't we? Yes, we are. And we were like, yay, good changes. You are good developers. We love you. We love you a little bit more now. But So obviously we were hyped about this expansion, what it would bring. Of course, they cancelled. They just put the action house away from the game, and it was only natural that this would happen because it was just the worst thing ever. So it's just funny. It's just fun the stuff that even though they defended their stance so much, actually they went and changed everything around, changed the loot. They just the action house isn't here anymore, even though it was the main feature of the Diablo 3 when it first came out. So now we have the Diablo, we have the death with the new expansion. And I don't know, as the time passed, I was really skeptical about this. Although at first I jumped on the hype train, like everyone, because I saw the game becoming a little bit better. And yeah, we all love Diablo 3. It's not that we want the game to fail. It's not the response wasn't at all about that. And that is Ignite there in front of you, Dylan. Let's see that. Seems nice. So I was saying that the reason why fans reacted like that, it's not that they wanted the game to fail, of course. Not at all. It's just that the game just couldn't deliver. And they had the recipe. It was just lying there. They had the mechanics, they had the rune words that just weren't there. They had so many nice systems that they could have used. And they didn't use any of it, and they said that the game was like it should have been like for a Diablo 3 game. But anyway, so the fact is that the reason why I was skeptical is because having the past that it had, I didn't know if the expansion would deliver, and it was just words once more. So I waited a bit. I waited just to check how things are, how things would be. Although the Templar, the Paladin class was always my class, and I was hyper hyped about this. It was just a matter of time. I knew it was a matter of time because before they put a heavy armor class in the game. Although I just, you have the feeling that Blizzard has to redeem itself, because they fucked royally with Diablo 3. So I didn't want just to give them blindly my hard-earned money, let's say, for something that they should have done so many time ago. Because let's face it, Diablo 3, this expansion of Diablo 3, it's the better version of Diablo 3 when it first came up. It's how Diablo 3 should have been when it first came up. Initially Diablo 3 just gave you the impression that it wasn't playtested at all. It wasn't. It was a game that it was just rushed out of the gate, and yeah, it was polished, but the mechanics were fucked up and everything. So this expansion, actually, like I said, it's what Diablo 3 should have been, just right from the start. So, and since there are so many more experienced people than me out, like let's say Kriparian, you all know Kriparian, and I respect his opinion very much, and I respect him as a player. I wanted to hear the opinion from some people first, and Athene, let's say, and people like that. From some hardcore players that actually playtest this kind of games in a whole different way than I do, and each of us does. So wait, let's put some armors on because I haven't equipped shit. equipped. All right. So, having said that, the time passed. The expansion came. People expressed their opinions.
Things gone mad.
And
Anyone his paranoid eye falls on. None of us are safe.
and I was starting to think that they may actually have improved it a bit. At first, I had decided to buy the collector's edition of the game, but then actually no, I decided not to because it wasn't worth it. Actually, it was a big patch.
Blessings of the light.
So wait a bit. Wait, we have defensive. All right. Nice.
Leah,
We'll need to.
So ruins. All right.
Let me open the gate.
So I was saying that
Mother, but I don't know much about her.
let's face it, Diablo. This expansion was a patch. Actually, could have been a patch.
I'm told he was a great warrior. He was lost when Tristram fell to the
And they promoted it as the best change ever, as the best thing that happened to Diablo 3. Which, yes, it's true. Actually, it is the best thing that happened to Diablo 3 because Diablo 3, when it first came out, was a piece of shit, let's say. So, in a matter of, in a sense, it was one of the best things that happened in Diablo 3. But
I never believed it.
it's what Diablo 3 should have been since from the start.
not yet.
So
Not ready yet.
So now that I have been playing, as you may have noticed from the channel, also some Elder Scrolls, and I like this game quite a lot.
Here's the key.
I thought that was the best moment
suspected what was
to
lurking within his troubled heart. I consoled him
to
with
take a
certain
look in this game.
I've never heard of the
We
Crusade.
s-
Well, I hope
I'm not. That evil is destroyed.
And now, so here we are. Actually, I will give it a shot. I am curious to see how things are. I don't think that I will play hardcore in Diablo 3, but yeah, it may worth my time actually. When you want to change a bit from Elder Scrolls or League of Legends and you want to do something different, bash some mobs, get some loot. But I can honestly say that I believe that the next expansion of this game will be the proper Diablo game as we may want it to be. I have the impression that yeah, since all that happened, the game had taken a step to the right direction. So
Patience.
patience, nice. So I truly believe that Diablo has the future if they do the right bracers, mace. If they take the right steps and do the right things, let's say, which I believe they have in a major part. I believe they have taken the right steps to the right direction. The future of Diablo 3 will be bright, and actually, the recipe is not hard. It's not. These kind of games are the simplest games of them all. You actually don't have to worry very much about balance. You don't have to worry very much about many things that an online game would suffer from. It's concentrated in slaying thousands of monsters and getting loot and have fun and relax with. If you don't play hardcore, at least you can also relax and have some fun playing games. So where's the? So the potential is there, and actually I do believe that if they just take a step back and realize what they have in their hands, because they have one of the best licenses a company would ever wish for. And toying like that with the future of a title like this, I don't think it's very wise, actually, to tell you the truth. I don't think it's very wise. Nice. From what I see, the Crusader could be a pretty entertaining class to play, and I hope it will be like that. So guys, I really hope I gave you some insight about how I think things, and how I usually take a different approach from in the games. Very rarely I will jump blindly on the hype train just for the sake of it. So expect videos and the continuation of this playthrough, of course, for some levels to come. And as long as we have fun, I will keep pushing videos out, of course. But that was the main reason. I really would like to hear your opinions about that. Just how you think things are. How did you find the new expansion? Do you like it? Do you like it a lot? You liked it a bit less? You expected something more, or it's enough for you? And do you have plans to play it a lot more? I would be genuinely curious to hear your opinions about that. Nice. The physics never get old. Because as it is, the game offers some specific things. Let's say offers some specific things that there are some other games right now. So Diablo now is not the only game around that provides some nice hack and slash experience, and I truly believe that you may know what I'm talking about. Hey, a little goblin, come here, little guy. Patience. Thank you. Yeah, I can already notice that they have increased and improved the loot. Yeah, there was no chance in hell that you would find yellow items in this difficulty so early in the game. Like I said, I truly hope that they fix the game, that I get hooked up, play it a lot more and more, and etc. So guys, thank you very much for listening to this. I really hope you enjoyed it, and you know, in this just something last. In this day and age, it's the situation with the game industry is very strange. Let's say it's very special. And why I'm saying that is because the reason why I say that is because the games have taken a road that I don't really know if I want them to go there. Um, it seems that gameplay and enjoyment have taken the second step below what it should be: gameplay, having fun, and being creative. Most of all, being something that, as a game that brings new things to the scene. And to tell you the truth, Blizzard North, those guys that created the Diablo 2 game, actually did something great. But then you could notice that the Blizzard that has been around, the new Blizzard that has been around, WoW, and all the new games, the different mentality between that and what we have now, it's scary sometimes. It makes you worry. I don't want to sound pessimistic or to sound like a hater against Blizzard, because that's not the case. I've been playing Blizzard games for a long time, and just because we love the franchises that we are playing, and just because I want these there it is. Wait. What the? Yeah, alright. Because I want this game succeed, and that's why I am telling you, use your brain before you buy anything. And that could be applied to many things, but especially to gaming. I think that gaming industry should be a lot more responsible for what it does, for what they bring out, because it's not just, they should understand that it's not just about money. Of course it's about money. You can't just live from scraps. You have to get paid for what you do, but it's another thing getting paid from something that you truly and honestly have created with love and dedication. And another thing, it's creating something that it has been created, has been built around the logic of how we can make more money and how we can make our life easier, and maybe our fan base too, but primarily put some extra coin in our pockets. I'm not saying that's just the main reason they do things, but for some companies it's a very serious reason why they do things. So yeah, don't be fast to truly show that they are innocent in this case, because they aren't.
It was Lazarus.
Actually, many companies have this as a starting point, how to make a quick buck. But it's a trend that unfortunately becomes more and more usual, and I don't know. I just hope I am wrong and things will go. There are some honest companies out there, of course, and kudos to them. Yeah, surely. So, guys, I really hope that wasn't tiring for you, and these were just some things that I wanted to communicate with you. I wanted to talk to you about this stuff, and I really hope that you can express your feelings about it. I really want to hear what you think about the Diablo game and how it has evolved, and what it represents right now. Do you stand by it? Do you think it's how it should be? Do you see an improvement in the horizon? I will honestly be very curious to hear what you think about that. So, guys, thank you very much for listening to me and staying with me until now.
and I will put out some videos of Diablo 3 and the Death expansion as the levels go on, just to show you the progress that the character makes, and occasionally I will talk to you about things that I find and that I find ahead, that I like or not like or dislike, and yeah, I will keep these videos updated. Thank you very much, guys, for joining me. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Goodbye, guys.